Good afternoon. This is Jim Coyle, President of the Gateway Regional Chamber of Commerce, and thank you for joining our 31st Annual Mayor's Celebration this afternoon. We're coming to you virtually rather than in person. It's the hand that we have been dealt, and we've decided we're going to have some fun with it. This year, rather than having mayors speak from their tables, they have submitted videos. And let me tell you, they have put a lot of work, a lot of time and effort into these, and I think you'll find them both very entertaining and informative. At the end, after all of these presentations, we will be giving out an award for the best presentation that is made this afternoon, and we will also be naming the Mayor of the Year. This year, very interesting competition within the Mayor of the Year because we have 4 women who have been nominated. So an entire slate of women as our nominees for Mayor of the Year. And at the end, you'll find out which one of them won that award. Before we get started, though, I would like to say a few thank yous. First, to our sponsors, because they have really stepped up and made it possible for us to put on this celebration. Secondly, I'd like to thank my staff that have worked very hard to put all of this together, and there's a tremendous amount of coordination going on. I'd also like to thank Kaz Beelan from Premier Media, who has done all the videography for this and all of the editing. And finally, I would like to thank the towns because they have stepped up. They've put together these videos and put a lot of effort into them. So with that, let's get started with our first mayor's presentation. Thank you.
I'm Dom Argento, and on behalf of Merck, I wanted to introduce Mayor Linda Karlovich from Kenilworth, New Jersey. In 1899, Merck acquired a 150-acre parcel in New Jersey, and we have been a proud New Jersey headquarter business ever since. Merck is proud of our New Jersey heritage and our strong, long-standing presence in Union County. With our global headquarters based in Kenilworth, we have had numerous interactions with Mayor Karlovich and her team. They are great partners and very responsive to the needs of their community. We also wanted to wish Mayor Karlovich best of luck on her nomination as Mayor of the Year. This nomination reflects her hard work and dedication to her hometown of Kenilworth. She's very deserving of this nomination.
The Curious Case of Mayor Linda Karlovich. In 1965, my mother gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, although I wasn't always beautiful. I was different than other kids. I had a unique condition, although born old. Growing up here in the 80s meant Friday night football games, sneaking into the drive-in movie theater on hot summer nights. We hung out on the boulevard, eating pizza and ice cream. Our teachers and neighbors knew us personally. They made us feel mattered and encouraged us to succeed. In 1983, I graduated from David Brilley High School. Just when I was ready to give up on love, a special person walked into my life. Joe understood my special situation, and his love for me never wavered. As the years passed by, I continued to get younger. I am the person I am today, not just because I had great parents, but because of the community I was raised in, the values we lived by, a sense of family and acceptance. Many of us kids taking different paths, but we are all tied together by the community we were raised in. One of the biggest things I learned from my tiny hometown is the importance of community. My town became my family. In 2019, I was elected to be mayor of my beautiful hometown. One of the things I am most proud of in my life. Being mayor gives me the opportunity to give back to the town that gave so much to me. I want everyone to know how great Kenilworth is. I am proud to have grown up in this borough. Come take a stroll down the boulevard and see our local businesses, our amazing restaurants. Come see the next generation of kids riding bikes and playing in our parks. Although a lot has changed in the world, I can still see my childhood memories every day. As I continue to age, my passion and dedication to my community continues to grow. As my memory fades, our love remains the same. But one thing is for sure, our life will always continue here in the great borough of Kenilworth.
Hello everyone, I'm Phyllis Losapia with Brown & Brown, and I'm happy to join you this afternoon celebrating the mayors of Union County. On behalf of Brown & Brown and Dominic Sinelli, we are a proud sponsor of Berkeley Heights Township, a longtime client of ours, at the 31st Annual Mayor's Celebration. Best wishes to everyone, and we hope you have a great event.
Hey Gateway Chamber members, I'm Angie Devaney. I am the mayor of Berkeley Heights Township. Come on and drive with us. One of the great things that makes Berkeley Heights Township wonderful is our new municipal complex, where our brand new library, our rec space, and senior space will be opening to the public soon. We also have a brand new police department. Of course, our parks and our fields make Berkeley Heights one of the best communities to live in. As a matter of fact, we're building a new turf field, just like the ones at the Major League Baseball level. And of course, the people make Berkeley Heights the best town in Union County, right, Charlie? What do you think is great about Berkeley Heights?
I think so. Berkeley Heights is just one big family. It's just one big community. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody just has fun with everybody. It's just a great place.
Charlie, have a good day.
You too.
And one of the best parts of Berkeley Heights is our future. I'm standing at the Connell Company, which will include a brewery, duck pin bowling, a dog park, and so much more. It's exciting. We have so much to offer in Berkeley Heights. Thanks for taking the tour.
Hi, I'm Mike Graham, Chief Operating Officer of Fairview Insurance Agency, and proud to be a Gateway Chamber board member. I'm happy to join you this afternoon in celebrating the mayors of Union County. We're a proud sponsor of the great borough of Garwood, a community that I believe the mayor called a small town with a big heart. We want to thank the Chamber for the opportunity to introduce Mayor Sarah Tedisco and congratulate her on being nominated by the Gateway Chamber members for Mayor of the Year. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Mayor Sarah Tedisco of the Borough of Garwood. After 8 years on the Borough Council, I was given a promotion to mayor, and now I'm in year 300. I mean year 3. Doesn't everything feel so much longer during this pandemic? Speaking of pandemic, what a year it has been for us all. I wish everyone good health, as that is the most important thing. Our community has come together in amazing ways to help others. For one, we've had about a half a dozen food drives. We collected nearly 2,500 pounds of food this past September in our Garwood Cares food drive. Luckily, we had some practice in 2019 when we collected 4,815 pounds to top Fanwood and set a new state record in the Food Stock Challenge. While it was nice to get a trophy, that we bought ourselves, by the way, it was even better to join up with another great small town to help those in need. Aside from health, the hardest hit from COVID-19 has been our business community. Garwood continues to promote shopping local. One touching story was when a Garwood couple paid for dinners from Rosie's Wine Bar for over 50 senior citizens in town, and then together we delivered them. No, wine didn't come with the meal, but the penne vodka, chicken, and salmon were all big hits. We are currently in the process of creating a new business advisory board in Garwood. Also, we launched Garwood's first ever restaurant week this year, held from March 21st to 27th, and it was wildly successful. 8 restaurants signed up, including the famous Garwood Lanes. The Lanes offered an appetizer, sandwich, and bowling for just $10 a person. I could go on and on about all of the great restaurants and other businesses in Garwood, but hey, I only have 3 minutes. 2 issues that taxpayers really care about are taxes and roads. I'm proud to share that in 2020, Garwood was on the NJ.com list of top 30 towns in New Jersey with a tax decrease. Yes, you heard that right, a tax decrease. As for roads, we are getting more state funding than ever and paving more roads. Hey, no one likes potholes after all. Lastly, we have two incredible redevelopment projects on the horizon. Russo Development is currently underway with a mixed-use development in the heart of Garwood on South Avenue, which has 298 luxury apartments and new stores coming to town. There's still a liquor license that's up for grabs in Garwood, so I hope someone scoops it up soon. Over on North Avenue, Garden Homes is developing a 124-unit luxury apartment building with dedicated community space. We have had so much happening in town. I hope you stop by here in Garwood. Please shop, have an adult drink. After all, we do have 5 bars in our less than a square mile town, and have a good meal. Thanks, everyone, and stay well.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bernadette Shahada, and I am the branch manager of Columbia Bank in Clark. Columbia Bank has been the sponsor of this event for over 15 years, and I couldn't be happier to be here today. The man I am introducing today has done so much for our Clark community. He is a huge supporter of small businesses and keeps our neighborhood safe. Being a resident of Clark myself, I know firsthand how much he loves and cares for our community. It is my honor to introduce the mayor of Clark Township, the Honorable Sal Bonacorso.
Hi, Chamber. Great to be a part of this again. I'm Mayor Sal Bonacorso. I'm starting my 6th term as Clark Mayor, and I'm here today to tell you about all the great, exciting things going on in Clark. I've never missed a Chamber Mayor's Dinner. This year we're doing it remote. We're here in my office in beautiful downtown Clark without the dinner, Jim, but we're here to do it for you anyway. And it's nice to reach out, say hello, and tell you what's going on. Right now in Clark, the building is going out of control. As you know, like all the other towns in Union County, there's a lot of the high-density apartments going up. We're dealing with that like I know most mayors are. Now we finally have some good plans happening in Clark. Our downtown A&P is slated to start this year. That's what we're really focusing on, to see if we can begin a downtown Clark on Westfield Avenue. Unlike some of the other towns in Union County, our town is cut through with a parkway, different roads, but we're trying to develop that. That's at the far end by our Roe line, our neighbors in Roe. Up higher towards the center of Clark on Westfield Avenue is a brand new CVS super pharmacy coming in. It's really beautiful. Stone, beautiful siding on it. They're doing a great job, and it's what we really feel is going to be the beginning of a true downtown Clark. To help do that and to help enhance business in our community, we've hired for the first time in my 20 years as mayor a wonderful lady, Liz Klee, who is running she is now the Director of Communications and Business Development in the Township of Clark. We are hiring Liz and using her expertise to reach out to business owners in this community and work with them on a daily, monthly, yearly basis to enhance their product, their service, what they're selling here in Clark. And we're doing that too by introducing new residents. Clark's a hot real estate town, like most of New Jersey is right now. We're going to teach and educate the new residents to what are the goods and services and places we have here in Clark to enhance a business community. We're working hard for business in Clark. Clark is always open for business. We've worked hard, we're going to continue to work hard, and the partnership with business is outstanding. And I'm going to close by saying to all my fellow mayors and all my friends at the Chamber, I miss you. Maybe next year we'll get back together and we'll have a nice dinner and have a lot of laughs like we do. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting life back to normal here in our country with the COVID-19. I wish you all well. God bless you all. And remember one thing. If you're not in Clark, you're not in the right spot. Come by, see us, visit us, shop in Clark, eat in Clark, and stop by and say hello. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this year's Mayor's Celebration. My name is Len Harris, and I am the chair of the Government Affairs Committee. This year, Prime Point and Merck are happy to introduce the city of Rahway and Mayor Ray Giacobbe. For the last number of years, the city has been known for its new housing developments, attracting more and more people to its very vibrant and unique downtown. So without further delay, Mayor Ray Giacobbe.
Good evening. I am Raymond Giacobbe, and I am proud to be mayor of the great city of Rahway. I'd like to thank the Gateway Chamber for its creative adaptation of this event, and I'd like to thank Prime Point for sponsoring our participation. It's important to know that I am a business person as well as mayor. As such, I empathize with the challenges that businesses of all sizes had to face during the pandemic. In Rahway, though, small and family-owned businesses are the lifeblood line of our local economy. Early in the pandemic, I realized that our local businesses were going to need help to survive. At the time, federal assistance was limited and was mostly taken up by larger businesses. I realized that we were going to have to act on a local level in order to support them. That realization led to the creation of the Rahway Cares program. Through 2 phases of this program, the city has provided over $500,000 in forgivable loans and grants to over 100 businesses. As we emerged from the total shutdown in the summer, we took multiple steps to try to be as supportive as possible to our businesses. This included helping them to understand and comply with the many changing executive orders and guidelines. In a significant initiative, we created shared outdoor spaces throughout our downtown with seating for outdoor dining, entertainment, or just relaxation. As winter approached, the pavilions were constructed in 2 of these spaces to provide for year-round use. As a result, residents and visitors have continued to bring a vibrance to our downtown and customers to our businesses, despite the many restrictions in place. We also facilitated visits to our downtown by suspending parking meter enforcements through much of the last year and creating a designated 15-minute free parking spaces for those who would just wish to pick up or take out their products. Rahway is known for its many annual events, and we were successful in transforming many of these events to be COVID safe. We have a full slate of events planned throughout the spring and summer. Proving that Rahway is still a desirable place to do business, we have seen numerous new businesses open throughout the pandemic. These businesses include restaurants, retail, and service providers. And what I consider to be a major accomplishment, Merck & Company, which is already the largest employer, has decided to move its global headquarters back to the city of Rahway after an absence of 4 decades. My administration has made it a priority to strengthen the relationship between the city of Rahway and Merck, and I couldn't be prouder of this development. This move, which will be fully complete next year, will bring hundreds of additional jobs to our city. More than just jobs, this means new customers for our businesses, new residents, and increased diversity. All this proves to me that when it comes to business, Rahway is definitely happening.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Charles Smith, and I am the Senior Director of Government and Regulatory Affairs for Comcast. And on behalf of the 8,000 Comcast employees in New Jersey, we are pleased to host Mayor Vertrees and the great township of Hillside for tonight's annual Mayor's Dinner, sponsored by the Gateway Chamber of Commerce. On with the show and enjoy.
Congratulations to the Gateway Chamber of Commerce and to my fellow mayors who are also bringing greetings for the 31st annual Mayor Celebration. I know that we will all come back together soon. Greetings from the Township of Hillside. I am Mayor Dahlia Vertrees, coming to you as a bootleg TV producer in my tiny box with tiny voices in the background as we compete with this virtual learning world. And that being said, I definitely want to thank all of the teachers and educators that continue to show up every day, no matter what kind of transitions and obstacles that the children and the computers may pose to you. And as a parent, I can tell you I've had my own challenges. You know, mute. No, you mute. Why do I have to give my presentation in the bathroom? I'm sorry I hit you in the face with my ball during your meeting. Yeah, it's been real. But you know what? There's this common belief, in times of chaos, we choose to fight or flight. But more recent studies have shown that an alternate response, typically from women leaders, is tend and befriend. Together, we, along with our small business community, were one of the first townships to have and continue to have a weekly food distribution. And we couldn't have done this without the help of Tanky's Speedy Mart, Union Beverage, Gargiulo's Produce, Ciabra's Grocers, ShopRite, the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, and the United Way of Union County. Food distribution is held on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 11 to 1 p.m. So together, we also restructured our municipal debt and eliminated ways to help obtain an A+ bond rating, which will also help attract more small businesses to Hillside. We invested in a brand new senior services transportation bus and a street sweeper. We launched the township's first breast cancer walk, along with Prestige Auto Wash, which you can find on Liberty Avenue, and raised over $40,000. Additionally, together, we improved public safety by hiring new classes of firemen and police officers. We upgraded the firehouses and improved their standards, as well as successfully negotiated a contract for our first responders after 8 whole years of not having one. It is most important for community leaders to keep citizens focused on what we can do. And that can do came in the form of the Clean Team, where our township's civic-minded teenagers came together to not only keep the township clean, but they helped me put together game night, yoga with the mayor, 2 movie nights, a township roller skating event, and the township's bike rodeo and bike ride, which is scheduled to happen this year, May 2nd at 9 a.m. So come on out this year. None of these successes would be possible without community. Stacy.
Good afternoon. I am Heath Wanamaker, the Operations Manager for Phillips 66 Bayberry Refinery and member of the Executive Board of the Gateway Regional Chamber of Commerce. We are proud to be sponsoring the City of Linden today at the Mayor's Dinner, and it is my honor to introduce the City of Linden Mayor Derek Armstead. He is a mayor that cares about the people of Linden and wants to make it possible for them to stay in Linden. He also wants to make Linden attractive for new businesses and to see the modernization of the city. And through his leadership, Linden will be home to 4 new green industries, which is a shared vision by Phillips 66 to provide energy and improve lives. It is a pleasure working with the mayor's team. And now, please join me in welcoming the City of Linden Mayor Derek Armstead.
We've heard about all the great things that are happening in this town. Well, I just want to let you know that there is one great thing that's happened again in our town, and that is we've lowered taxes again this year. This is the 5th consecutive year that we've lowered taxes. Let's talk about some of the great things that are happening here in our town. We've got a number of residential developments going on in town where we've entered into pilot agreements with various developers. Now, we have one on Southwood Avenue, which is completed. That's Capadaglia Meridian Phase 1. We have one who is under construction, which will be completed within the next couple of weeks, Capadaglia Meridian Phase 2. We also have our St. George Avenue redevelopment, which we call City Village. US 1 and 9 that runs through Linden is what we refer to as a road of opportunity. We have our new Walmart. More recently, our Chick-fil-A. We have Taco Bell coming. We have Freddy's Frozen Yogurt and Burgers. And as recent as today, we got a call from Popeye's Chicken that they're thinking about locating there as well. Now, on the other side of our highway, we have Linden Logistics. This is 4.5 million square feet of warehousing that's going to be located right here in Linden. We've entered a pilot agreement with them as well. It's going to be the largest warehousing district in the metropolitan area. On our Linden Roselle Sewage Authority property, we have a company called Aries Energy, Aries Clean Energy. If you go down the road a little further, we have a company called RNG Energy. RNG is going to be building anaerobic digesters that will process our food waste in town. This food waste will again be turned into a biogas and a agricultural product. If you go just a little to the west of this location, you'll see we have solar panels on our landfill, which will be generating 5 megawatts of electric on an annual basis. This electric will in turn be sold to low to moderate income families as well as others in our town at a reduced rate. So we're talking about 10% savings on all of your electric bills. So Linden is at the forefront of going green. Just when you think you've seen it all, I'll have to tell you about our newest and what I think is our most ambitious project that we've ever dealt with here in Linden. And that is the colonization of Mars. Yes, we're going to collaborate with Elon Musk and we'll be on Mars in a couple of years. And that's what we say, just leave it to Linden.
Hello, my name is Shanali Angeleto. I'm the branch manager of Spencer Savings Bank in Cranford, and these are some of my Union County team members. Spencer Savings Bank is proud to serve this charming township of Cranford and the larger in the Union County. I'm very honored to introduce to you today the great township of Cranford.
Welcome to Cranford. Thank you, Spencer Savings Bank, for sponsoring us this morning. Spencer Bank is a long-time valued member of our business community. You all know the story. This has been an incredibly difficult and challenging year, and the challenges continue. Our business community, like others, certainly suffered the consequences of the pandemic. We did not let that define us. We continue to attract new businesses in downtown and in our Centennial Avenue business district. We are about to embark upon a healthy investment in some deteriorated areas of our downtown. Cranford has been a real example of a true public-private partnership. The town, the businesses, and our residents. We've come together to for some very creative programs, support one another. It has been incredible to watch and with much success. So, we're still dealing with the pandemic, but we are carrying on. We are continuing to work very hard to ensure that Cranford remains viable, exciting, interesting, and inviting. Come visit us.
Hi, it's Mike Graham with Fairview Insurance again. We were also given the honor of sponsoring the great township of Fanwood and Mayor Colleen Marr, who by all accounts has done such an outstanding job leading not only her township, but the county where she serves as business administrator through the challenges of 2020 and the COVID pandemic in particular. Thank you to the Gateway Chamber for allowing us the opportunity to introduce such a devoted, hardworking, and effective public servant like Mayor Marr.
Hi, I'm Colleen Marr. I'm the proud mayor of the borough of Fanwood for close to 18 years, and I want to thank the Gateway Chamber and more importantly Fairview Insurance for sponsoring us today. I thought it would be appropriate against the backdrop of a global pandemic, which every mayor has been fighting for well over a year, to start my little talk about Fanwood here at the Chelsea at Fanwood, where heroes have worked tirelessly to keep our seniors safe and secure. This assisted living and independent living facility is a big part of our community, and we're proud to have them headquartered in Fanwood. So while I could talk about Fanwood all day, I know that I have at this point less than 3 minutes to talk to you about what's really great and special about Fanwood. Now, I wouldn't be a good mayor if I left the train station without drawing attention that the train station is also home to our Fanwood Museum. And here I stand in front of the door, and we have this beautiful sign of the Fanwood Museum, which is on a piece of the historic and very treasured Fanwood oak. The tree, when it unfortunately got diseased and died, was over 350 years old, and so we have used many pieces of the tree in signage around Fanwood. So a little boastful fun fact about Fanwood that I'm not sure my other mayor friends can actually state is that I'm standing in front of what is known as the Fanwood lamp. While many towns have done decorative lamps throughout their redevelopment, we actually designed one. Another great piece of Fanwood is our Cultural Arts Center, named for our first female mayor, Patricia Coran. This is one of the oldest buildings in Fanwood, also known as the Carriage House, because it literally housed the horses at the turn of the century. When people would come into Fanwood from the city, the horses here would go down and bring them back. This ground was also home to our hotel, where present-day Borough Hall is situated. Our first female mayor fought to make sure that this historic structure did not get demolished. And a little fun fact is that Pat was the first female mayor, I am the fourth. This is where you can find our award-winning poetry series, our music series. It's home to many art shows, and I really hope that when you come to visit Fanwood, you'll stop here. And finally, while Fanwood recognizes its past, it embraces the future. And downtown revitalization has been a cornerstone of what's been going on here in Fanwood for the last 10 years. We were recently recognized by New Jersey Monthly Magazine as being the best small town in the state of New Jersey. And why is that? We are home to a wonderful array of shops and eating establishments. We have great housing opportunities. We have a train station. And most of all, we have the residents. So the next time you're driving through Fanwood, pull over, give me a call, and I'll show you around.
Hi, my name is Mylene Colum, Sales Manager at Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, and we are so proud to sponsor the Borough of Roselle Park.
Hey, Chamber of Commerce, this is Mayor Signorello here. A little bit late submitting my video. Got a lot going on. So I know the point of this is to keep it under 3 minutes. I am really bummed that we can't have an in-person get-together. Hopefully we can do that next year. Hopefully everybody's staying healthy and getting vaccinated, and we could look forward to some sense of normalcy. And I think I learned the trick to win this for Roselle Park. So basically what I'm requesting is this video goes after Plainfield, and then basically what I'm going to say is whatever Mayor Mapp said, Roselle Park's doing the same thing, and we're doing it just like them. So Mayor Mapp always just lights it on fire. So I'm just going to draft off his coattails and say, whatever that is, we got it too. We're doing that. So Roselle Park, 2021. Hopefully I take home the gold this year, because I think that's the secret, is just doing whatever Adrian Mapp does, because he just does it better than the rest of us. So in all seriousness, we're doing a lot of good positive stuff in Roselle Park, a lot of development going on. Despite some of the headwinds of COVID, there's a lot of activity, and we're doing our best to help beautify the downtown. And I think Roselle Park is a town that's definitely on the rise. And looking forward to seeing all of you guys. And I hope you all have a lovely spring.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on our 31st Annual Mayor's Celebration. On behalf of NG Sharing Network, I am introducing the Mayor of New Providence, Al Morgan. Thank you. Take it away, Mayor.
First off, I'd like to thank the Sharing Network for always supporting the Borough of New Providence. They are a tremendous community partner. This past year, we were supposed to celebrate our 300th anniversary, our tricentennial. However, things didn't shape up the way we planned. And just like the settlers back in 1720, we had to reinvent ourselves. But as the saying goes, no crisis should go unnoticed. So what we were able to do is do a lot of sidewalk repairs, new sidewalks, traffic calming measures, upgrades in our recreational facilities, administrative house cleaning, and we never lost a day of serving our community. The Lantern Hill project up on Mountain Avenue is still on track, and we did, unbelievably, get a few new businesses in town. But all in all, this isn't about the borough or government. This past year is about people. We had neighbors helping neighbors constantly. They were giving medical supply donations when we were in a crisis mode with PPE. Our Chinese community came to our aid, got us thousands of masks and gloves. We had medical supply donations from just families. Give them the extra boxes, mass sewing distribution, sandwich and meal preparations, grocery shopping for seniors, telephone check-ins, and much, much more. It was very gratifying to me as a mayor to see our community come together to help each other. It's not often we get to see this, but all in all, I can say I have never been prouder of the people of the Borough of New Providence. They came, they were pioneers strong. That's our mascot in the high school. We're so proud of what has been able to happen over the past year. Unfortunately, we've had some deaths just like everybody else, and some people got very sick. But I can start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I hope you all tonight are doing as well as the Borough of New Providence. Thank you, God bless you, and most of all, stay safe.
Hello, I'm Lois Bass, Community Relations Coordinator from Infinium USA LP. It is Infinium's great pleasure to introduce to you today the Mayor of Springfield, Chris Weber. We wish all the mayors who are giving presentations today good luck, and all the attendees to have a good time.
Hi, I'm Chris Weber, the Mayor of the Township of Springfield. Behind me is the Cannonball House, which was built in 1740. In 1780, 1,500 Americans stopped 5,000 British soldiers in the Battle of Springfield. We will never forget about our history, but let's take a tour around Springfield and show you how we're making some new history. Over on Church Mall, I'm in front of the First Presbyterian Church, which was founded in 1741. It's also home to the smallest state park in New Jersey. And across the street, look at this beautiful building. On Morris Avenue, right behind me, 170 plus units being built. Morris Avenue getting a well-deserved makeover. Over on Milburn Avenue, after sitting vacant for over 30 years, the Saks building is finally down. They've started construction on over 270 luxury units. Springfield is rebuilding. People from throughout the state are coming to Springfield for sporting and recreational activities, making sure our first responders have the manpower and the equipment needed to keep our residents safe. Wawa just opened up its 900th store here. Not only are we bringing jobs into the community, we're committed on bringing residents the stores that they want, and our township, along with the business owners and the Business Improvement District, are working on this every day. We're rebuilding our parks. We're reinvesting in our community. We're making sure our kids and our families have what they're looking for when it comes to choosing a neighborhood. Thank you for taking the time of watching this video on Springfield. I'm Mayor Chris Weber, and if you ever need anything, just reach out. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Justin Lane. I'm representing both AmeriHealth New Jersey as well as the Gateway Regional Board. On behalf of AmeriHealth, it is my honor to introduce the Borough of Mountainside and its mayor, Paul Mirabelli. Serving the community is one of our core tenets, so it's my pleasure to recognize the efforts of Mayor Mirabelli and his team in serving the residents of Mountainside. Their leadership has been critical during these times. Kudos to you.
I'm Paul Mirabelli, the mayor of Mountainside. I want to start by thanking the Gateway Chamber and Jim Coyle for sponsoring this annual event. The first thing I'd like to talk about is a new project in downtown Mountainside. It's part of our affordable housing plan. It's 32 units. 26 of them are market rate units, 6 are affordable. We're anticipating that those units, the market rate units, are going to sell for in excess of $800,000. It'll help to enhance our downtown. We've also recently negotiated to purchase land on the corner of Mountain Avenue and New Providence Road to put a public garden in there, which will also enhance our downtown. So we're very happy that our downtown is going to be moving forward. I also want to address how we've done with COVID-19. We've done very well. Our budget was set up so that even with the loss of revenue, we could still provide the services that our citizens need and expect of us. We were able to open up the community pool this past summer, and we anticipate opening it up again this year. We also anticipate running some of the summer playground program and some camps. We're most proud, though, of our Senior Meals program. It's a program where we partner with local restaurants who serve low-cost, full-course meals to our seniors. Their cost is about $10 per meal. They do it 3 times a week, and they're delivered by volunteers. So far, we've delivered over 14,000 meals, which, in my estimation, has pumped in over $140,000 into our economy. It helps our seniors because they get full course gourmet meals at a low cost delivered to them, so they don't have to go out and get exposed to the public. And it also helps support our local businesses. I know they appreciated it. It kept them going when business was very bad. The other thing we did do for our businesses is we helped them to to open up and have outdoor dining when Governor Murphy announced that. Again, we supported all of our businesses throughout the pandemic, and we're very proud of the fact that none of our restaurants have had to close in Mountainside. So Mountainside, the residents and our businesses are a bunch of survivors, and they're going to continue to survive, and Mountainside's going to continue to survive despite the pandemic. Again, thank the Gateway for this annual event. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Judy Comito. In addition to being Vice President and Chief Information Officer of Trinitas Regional Medical Center, I am a proud member of the Gateway Board. It is my pleasure to introduce the great borough of Roselle and to Mayor Shaw and the Council. We salute your tradition of outreach to the community and your commitment to the good health of Roselle's residents. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Donald Shaw, newly elected mayor for the borough of Roselle. I'd like to share a few fun facts with you while I'm not legislating. For those that know me, know that I'm a foodie, but my most favorite meal does not come with pots and pans. It is merely a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a meal for champion. Second fun fact is I love sports. I'm absolutely a Mets and New York Jets fan every day, all day. My third fun fact is I love to spend time with my family while vacationing, just hanging out. Welcome and happy 31st anniversary, Borough of Roselle.
Hello, I'm Jack Audette. I'm lucky enough to be the Chief Medical Officer at Overlook Medical Center, and I come to you today from the highest point of Union County, and that would be the helipad atop Overlook Medical Center. And I'm pleased to be here today with Mayor Nora Radist, who is the Mayor of Summit.
We have been grateful to have Overlook Hospital, Overlook Medical Center, I should say, in our community for decades. And the partnership between the city and Overlook has been fantastic. Never more so than in this past year when we partnered to battle the COVID-19 pandemic. Overlook was unbelievable in how they shared information with us all the time about what was going on in the hospital, how we could help them, how they could help us. I'm overjoyed that we now have a partnership to provide COVID-19 vaccinations to anyone in the area who is able to get here. We have thus far given out close to 30,000 vaccinations, and we will continue to do so every single day. I am so proud to be the mayor of the people of Summit. We have worked so hard together, starting from our city staff who pulled together in the very beginning. They went out of their way to take the steps needed to be taken to close down one of our streets or 2 sides so that we could have 4 restaurants having outdoor dining, and it made the difference for those restaurants. FLAG, which is FLAG, Frontline Appreciation Group, brought meals here to the first responders at Overlook Hospital. We had other residents who were helping our senior citizens, visiting them, buying prescription drugs that they needed so that these seniors could stay safe. Our first responders, second to none anyway, but boy, were they outstanding this past year. They worked with everyone in the community with such empathy and heart and never complained. They shared their PPE, they did everything they could to make this community the wonderful community it is. I can't omit our Common Council members who worked tirelessly to make sure that everything was done for all the residents. And our teachers in both the public and the private schools worked really, really hard to make sure that our children were taught in a safe way and as personally as they possibly could. It has been a devastating year. There's no question. The hardship that people have suffered is really unspeakable. The silver lining, in my mind, is that this community came together. Residents, people who work here, children, everyone came together to make sure that we all did the best we could to help each other get through this. So I'm grateful again to Overlook Medical Center for the incredible support you give us all the time, and I'm certainly grateful to have the opportunity to be up here on this helipad.
And thank you, Mayor, and for all the great work that you do, and thank you to the Community Summit for supporting us through these difficult times.
Our pleasure.
Greatly appreciated.
Hi, it's Jim Coyle from the Gateway Chamber. Good to be back with you. I now have the distinct honor of introducing the city of Plainfield as our next town to be presented. Plainfield this afternoon is being sponsored by Acrisure and Consulting and Municipal Engineers. Frankly, they couldn't decide which of them wanted to do the introduction, so I got to have the pleasure of doing it. So with that, Mayor Mapp, take it away.
Hello, this is Mayor Adrian O'Mac, and I'm here to report to you that the Queen City is back. The shine has been restored to the crown, and we are doing exceptionally well. We have been able to restore the confidence and to gain the trust of developers who have dollars that they want to invest. And because we've created a climate in Plainfield where developers want to come and be a part of how we are moving our city forward, they have invested $1 billion in our great city by adopting a technical review committee that makes it easy for the projects to flow through the pipeline. People feel safe and secure, and that's why investors are coming. We have driven crime down, violent crime down by 50%, and non-violent crime down by 45%. So we are creating a playing field that is for everyone, and we are transforming each and every one of our wards so that all of our residents will enjoy all that is happening and will benefit from the redevelopment that is happening in our city, to the point where house values, home values have been escalating and going through the roof. Plainfield has been named number 9 of the top 25 cities where home values are rising the fastest. We are creating a playing field that is for everyone. We have invested over $5 million in transforming 2 of our local parks to state-of-the-art artificial multi-sport complexes for the enjoyment not only of our young people but for our older adults who want spaces where they can enjoy recreation. We are going to be having a recording of The Equalizer, which is starred by Queen Latifah, and that shows you that Plainfield is a destination for the arts as well. And that will be filmed right at our Plainfield Municipal Court. We have been rebuilding our infrastructure. We have paved 123 city streets, which equates to 41 miles of roadway. But that's not all. Plainfield knows how important it is, especially in a time of pandemic where our residents are hurting, to hold the line on property taxes. And for the last 2 years, I am happy to report to you that Plainfield has passed budgets with tax reductions. So I invite you, my fellow mayors, to come into Plainfield and see what is happening, because I know that you will learn and benefit from the experience. And as we continue to lead our cities, let us put the people first and foremost and deliver the services that they have come to expect and that they truly deserve. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 31st Annual Mayor's Celebration. My name is Eric Larson. I'm a proud board member of the Gateway Regional Chamber of Commerce. I am also a Senior Vice President, Commercial Industrial Team Leader for Northfield Bank. I'm here to introduce the mayor of Westfield, a town steeped in deep history, unique shops, great restaurants, and open spaces for everyone. I'm here to introduce the mayor, Shelley Brindle, who is a big proponent of the town and the County of Union. Welcome and have a great day.
I'm Shelley Brindle, the mayor of Westfield. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to brag about my town. We have a lot to offer. Our incredible, vibrant downtown, our fine dining. But what's really special about Westfield is our community. Our residents and businesses came together in unimaginable ways this past year to make sure that we not only survived this pandemic, but we were set up to thrive once we were on the other side of it. The town collaborated with the Downtown Westfield Corporation to convert all of our operations and support our businesses to become virtual. And then we actually created a pedestrian plaza right in the heart of our downtown, which became the place for our community to meet and gather. For many of our businesses, they said it was the best sales that they had in years. One of the many challenges of this pandemic was one of food insecurity. John Resnick, our famous and generous neighbor, performed a virtual concert and donated many items to raise over $50,000 for the Community Food Bank of New Jersey and our local food pantries right here in Westfield.
We got one more. Oh, darling.
How many other mayors have fallen in front of a rock star and then refuses help to get up to maintain social distancing? Don't get near me! Don't get near me! Don't get near me! The things we'll do for our community. I'm also incredibly proud of the inclusive community that Westfield has become. We celebrated Pride Month for the first time just a couple years ago. And this past year, we chose to paint rainbow crosswalks in our downtown. And they have become so popular and have added such a vibrancy and joy to our downtown, we've now made them permanent for generations to enjoy. Our Public Arts Commission brought an incredibly popular and successful butterfly exhibit painted by local artists that were spread all over town. How many mayors have been on a seesaw? Working with our Downtown Westfield Corporation and the generous grant from the state, we were able to bring the Glow exhibit, which was a public art exhibit and lighted seesaws that has only been really available to major cities around the globe. Well, they came to Westfield in March. It brought foot traffic to our downtown from neighboring communities and quite frankly from other states. So we thought about Adams Fest. How are we going to bring back this beloved festival in a time when we couldn't all be crowded together? So enter Alt Adams Fest. A month-long series of socially distanced activities included painted windows in our storefronts to a drive-through haunted trail in one of our parks. This is a means of not only to provide some joy, but also to spur activity in our downtown. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you a little bit about what I love about Westfield. Please come visit and be sure to mark your calendars for Adams Fest in October.
Good afternoon, fellow chamber members. My name is Christy McMullen, and I'm the president and COO of Elizabethtown Gas. I would like to thank the Gateway Regional Chamber of Commerce for bringing us together this afternoon for the 31st Annual Mayor's Celebration. Union County is home not only to our company headquarters, but also to 138,000 families and businesses who rely on Elizabethtown Gas for safe, reliable, affordable, clean energy for a better today and tomorrow. Elizabethtown Gas recognizes the hard work and dedication of the mayors of Union County and is proud to sponsor Union Township today. Thank you.
So, how are you?
Very good. Are you getting ready for this annual mayor's conference that you have to speak at? It's very important, you know, for the town.
I know. That's why I'm calling you. I need some advice. We have so much going on in Union, but how do I get everything into a clever, trendy presentation?
Okay, listen. I've done this several times. I've never been gone. So I'm going to give you some good advice how you got to be very concise, but still cover all of the important things that are going on.
Oh, you're on mute. Joe, I can't hear you.
Hi, Mayor. Sorry for Zoom bombing you. I just wanted to pop in and say how excited I am that Kean University is partnering with you and the Township of Union. We have many great initiatives, programs, and events planned coming up, and I know that together we will continue to make the Township of Union the next great university town. Kean offers a world-class education for students of all backgrounds. We are a Hispanic serving institution, one of the most diverse universities in the nation, and ranked among the top universities for social mobility. Mayor, I've had a productive experience working with you thus far, and I look forward to continued collaborations with the township. Go Cougars.
Hey, Mayor, sorry to Zoom bomb you.
Hi, Joshua. How's the family doing at Centurion?
We're doing great. We're out here in the library now catching these sun rays through these gigantic windows. There's our son here. He's our newest union resident.
He's adorable. Are you planning any exciting dishes during the Union's Farmers Market this year?
Oh, he's he's had too much camera time today. But we got some awesome dishes coming for you guys this year. We're doing some bacon pineapple fried rice and some Korean barbecue spare ribs. And the rest you have to stay tuned on social media. Check it out.
All right, I can't wait to taste it. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. Looking forward to having you there. Thank you, Mayor.
Joe, you're on mute. Joe, I can't hear you.
Hi, Mayor. Sorry for Zoom bombing you. It's the Rileys.
Hi, Marina. How are you? How's the family?
We are doing wonderful, working through virtual learning. Kids are excited to be back in school, doing a lot of the programs through the union department, the rec and everything.
That's great. So tell me a little bit about the recreation programs that you participated in throughout the year.
Our absolute favorite was the food truck and inflatable village that they put out. The kids had such a great time. Everything was unlimited with the rides, so it was perfect for the kids.
So Michelle, I hope you've been listening to what I've been telling you over the last few minutes. If you stick to that script, I am sure you're going to win the Best Speaker Award again this year.
Sure. Okay. I'll also make sure to mention some of the great things that have happened in the township this year. Over 15 grand openings throughout the town. We were rated the second most diverse municipality in Union County, and we currently for $350 million in redevelopment investments.
And don't forget, you have the greatest deputy mayor in Union County too. If you want me to, I can do this for you.
No worries, Joe. I got this.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the category of Best Speaker Award. The nominees are Mayor Shelley Brindle of Westfield, Mayor Linda Karlovich of Kenilworth, Mayor Michelle Delisfort of Union, and Mayor Sarah Todisco of Garwood. And the winner is, thank you, Linda Karlovich of Kenilworth. Congratulations on being this year's Best Speaker. Congratulations to all the nominees as well. But Linda, you took it home. Congratulations. And now for the main event, the 2021 Mayor of the Year Award. Now, this year's set of nominees is really special because it is the first time we are having an all-female class of nominees. So without further delay, here are your nominees. Mayor Sarah Todisco of Garwood. Congratulations. Phenomenal job supporting small businesses in your town, cutting taxes for your residents, and all the food drives that you ran over this last year. Congratulations on your nomination. Next, Mayor Dahlia Vertreese of Hillside. You as well, congratulations on your nomination. Great food drives to support the residents in your town, and also for restructuring your municipal debt so that you're putting your town on a solid financial footing for the future. Congratulations. Mayor Linda Karlovich of Kenilworth. Your town loved your support for all the small businesses during what was an extremely difficult year. Congratulations on your nomination. And finally, Mayor Michelle Delisfort of Union. Congratulations, your efforts were felt. The relationship that you are building with Kean University, over $350 million in development are going into your township. Just recently, 15 brand new businesses have come to town. Congratulations on your nomination. Now for your winner. Thank you. The winner of the 2021 Mayor of the Year Award goes to Are you sure this is the right address?
Yeah, it's the right address. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely positive. I checked and double checked.
I mean, this is wild. I mean, we're just showing up at her house. Does she know we're coming?
It's supposed to be a surprise. Nobody knows until we get there.
Yeah, but I mean, is it 21A or 21B?
It's A.
You're sure it's A?
Well, I certainly hope so. Otherwise, we're in real trouble.
Well, look, you never know what you're gonna get when you just ring on someone's random door.
I will turn this over to you. This is yours to award.
Come on out. Congratulations, Mayor Dellisford. Congrats. I wish I could shake your hand, but...
The Mayor of the Year.
Mayor of the Year.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
You came dressed for the occasion, too. That's
just
great.
came home from work. Wow. So this is going great. This made my day. I am so happy. Very, very happy.
So we've got thousands of people watching. Would you like to say a few words to them?
Sure. I definitely want to congratulate my fellow nominees. Sarah, from the Mayor of Garwood, and Linda, the Mayor of Kenilworth, and Dahlia, the Mayor of Hillside. I also noticed that the Chamber Committee nominated all women this year, and so I think that's just great. Also would like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for their partnership in economic development. Jim, you've been wonderful partners, and we truly appreciate all that you do at the township. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge my fellow Township Committee members, because they have been nothing but supportive, and I really appreciate their confidence and their faith in my leadership. And then I'd like to also acknowledge my department directors and the administration and the staff members for all that they do for the township. Their diligence and their ability to execute all of the township's vision in such an expeditious way is amazing. And then finally, I'd like to thank the sponsors. It's just really a great opportunity, and I'm so excited. Very, very happy. Truly appreciate all the confidence that everybody has in me, and so thank you for this.
Great, and next year we'll be doing it live, in person.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
It'll be great.
This is great, yeah. It's nice being able to be a mayor and have my professional career overlap with governance. And it's, just being able to enjoy the things that I do every day and every night. And that's just engaging with the community and establishing policy that really strengthens and builds different communities. So I'm very, very happy and gracious to all of you for nominating me.
Great. Well-deserved award, tough competition, but you definitely won the vote, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations. And that's going to conclude our program for this afternoon. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next year.